Hello there, Taylor with the multi-info report. So, moderate tropical storm Imelda is now official after having just the numbered name for some time. So, Imelda on a path that puts her in potentially impacting, well, even La Reunion. Maurice and Rodrigues is out here somewhere. Yeah, so if we go to the storm track page, as we can see a satellite loop of Imelda down here. There you go. There's where Imelda is. So this, I believe, is Rodrigues. That would be La Reunion, Maurice. And then, of course, there are a whole bunch of things in French, yes, about the hazards that are coming up. So, for instance, La Reunion is not under anything, whatever. Menace, that's a good word. Cyclonique, I have no idea what that says. Anyway, so not knowing French and being able to actually translate it and not having run it through a translator yet, I believe none of the ill effects have really started. Now, you could, of course, get damaging surf at this point, but so you can tell the cloud cover is not yet there. So that is for that one. And then there's the probability area back here. This thing was looking like it was going to turn into something. JTWC has brought this up to a medium chance. However, the Bureau of Meteorology has put a moderate chance on it for the next few days and then dropping it down to low. So based on the Bureau of Meteorology's predictions for this thing, it's probably going to die off. Die off before it becomes something. Hey, that does look pretty... That's probably what they're talking about. It's hard to tell when the overlay isn't quite matched up with the map that is underneath it. See, it moves, but I'm pretty sure this must be what they're talking about. And by the way, there is Imelda on the satellite. Yes. So there you go. That is what is happening right now. So just those two areas of interest at the moment, or three if you count the fact that they're not completely overlapping. United States, severe thunderstorm weather today. We've still got the significant hail chance, so that'd be instead of just 1 inch or larger, it's 2 inch or larger. There's a mesoscale discussion in effect for a potential coming watch with isolated severe storms expected with a large hail and perhaps a tornado. So 60% chance of watch issuance out in that area. And if we look at the general maps for today, this would be the wind map. Chance of 58 mile per hour and greater winds. So a whole bunch of areas affected by the 5% and even back there for some reason. For the hail, it's isolated to this one apparently. So there's two things going on the map. There's the color coding, which is the chance, and then the black hatched area, which is basically all of the 30% with a little bit of the 15% area, is where the 2 inch or larger hail could potentially fall. Alright, I always have to clarify, which is, it can fall in any of these areas, but if 2 inch or larger hail is going to fall today, it's more likely to happen in the black hatched area than anywhere else. Tornado chance-wise, basically where you've got your significant hail chance is where you've got your 5% chance of a tornado today, and then 2% stretching for quite an area. Tomorrow, we've got a 30% chance, and again with the significant, so if you go back to here and look for the word hail, you'll see this down here, potential for sustained supercells with significant / damaging hail. So, presumably, again, the threat for tomorrow is going to be this black hatched area is probably for the 2 inch or larger hail, so as high as a 30% severe thunderstorm of some sort, so that could be winds. It's almost certainly not going to be 30% chance of a tornado, because you seldom ever see the tornado probabilities being higher than either the wind or the hail. So that is probably a 30% chance of hail, I'm going to guess. But anyway, tomorrow they break it down into the probabilities. Wind, hail, tornado. But the black hatched area is, again, presumably for the 2 inch or larger hail instead of just the 1 inch. But that is covering quite a few states tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, covering possibly even a larger area. However, it drops the significant chance, at least as of now. So you've got 30% for this area, 15%, and then 5% covering a whole lot of territory. How about that? Days 4 through 8, however, changes to predictability to low. Now, if you understand science or something, you can go down there and read and find out what they're talking about. So predictability too low in general means that there's not enough agreement between the model runs or the different model types. So that'd be like GFS, ECMWF, acronyms such as that, either between the models or from one model run to another with timing, location, stuff like that. So day 4 through 8, basically, there could be severe weather, but not yet certain enough. The Storm Predictions Center is not yet certain enough. Yes. SevillaTheTV.com is the official homepage of the Screencast. Wikiwix is WICKEDWX.com. Cyclocane is CYCLOCANE.com. That is it for today. Hopefully you're staying safe out there.